Masquerade was inspired by bas-relief tiles, Art Deco, German and Italian tiles. And the ornamental look to them was so strong, but the one thing that was lacking was impact. So we enlarged the scale. And when you see it, it just has a dramatic effect when it's installed. Masquerade can be overprinted on a concrete embossed design that can be either colorful or neutral, in either a positive or negative image. The positive image gives it more of a painted look. The negative image gives it more of a carved, hard edge type of feel to it. With that, you can create a really wide variety of looks, and you can actually combine the two, the positive and the negative images, to create actually a very stunning floor. Biophilic elements used in Masquerade were amorphic shapes, integration to parts of a whole, and curiosity and enticement, which create a very intriguing motif. Masquerade is available as an overprint on select neutral and primary colors from the Aspecta One collection. Damask inspiration really came from Persian rugs, old Persian rugs. They take us back in time with a richness and layering, and there's just kind of a warmth and comfort that you find in these kind of hand-me-down, weathered, patinaed types of designs. I think one of the great things about the Damask is that it captures this rough luxe trend that you see in high-end hand-woven carpet and rugs, and also allows us to offer this in an affordable LVT tile. Damask Midtown would be a great design to be used in retail or hospitality because it offers a richness and uniqueness that would be great for these spaces. One of the unique features that we found about Damask is that we can also use it on plank designs. By changing the tile format to a plank format and then applying it to a wood grain, we found that it gave it a totally new look. And by intermixing the overprinted damask with the woods, you get this very rich, rough luxe effect. It's very clean, very refreshing, especially if you're dealing with areas that have low light levels. It helps raise the light level on the interior. There is a color story that goes along with this, and the color is also part of the biophilic elements. What is unique about this is that you can actually mix some of these planks to enhance the authenticity or the rich, rough luxe look that is so strong right now. A good example of a use for damask on plank would be hotels. Comfort is always important to hospitality. It is a great look. It's again, it goes back to a very warm, rich, weathered quality that gives a very comfortable feel to it. Wood grains just add to that comfort level. By adding the ornamental, the damask pattern to this, it really gives a richness that just makes a very cozy kind of feel. Malta's inspiration originally came from patchwork quilts, in part because of the way the patterns ended up being broken up. I was surprised at how it actually evolved to a more arabesque or Moorish kind of feel to it. And we found that it was much more practical and productive to do that. When Malta is installed, it actually captures some of the original concept of the patchwork effect that was part of the original inspiration. So when you install this in a random layout, it actually creates so much more interest because it breaks up the pattern even more and adds a richness to it. It's really interesting that the movement of reclamation, repurposing, the idea of these looks have been so popular that the longevity of the design trend is really surprising. And it goes back to a lot of the feeling that it makes you very comfortable. It's an easy color, an easy combination of colors to work with. Wood grain is an inherent part of our makeup. I mean, we've grown up and lived with it. It kind of naturally works with it. Malta works well with vintage, mid-century, and contemporary interiors. And I think that it would have a great application in hospitality and retail and in the corporate markets. Some of the biophilic elements that you will see in Malta are a change in the patina of time, sensory and variability, and complementary contrast, but also it picks up some botanical motifs that kind of soften it and give it an overall broader application.